let you guys know today, or this week, is week 9. This is actually a 10-week, 9 weeks, because we had so many short weeks, which ended up being snow days and some things. But this is a 10-week, 9 weeks. So the end of the grading period is next Friday. So you guys have 2 weeks worth of grades left. Now, I do want to let you guys know, next week I have some review things built in. You guys remember right before Christmas, I let you guys retake a quiz if you wanted to, and like make up so many assignments. I have some time built in for that. So I do want to let you guys know that this quiz will be the last new assignment for a grade. Next week will all be makeup stuff. So this is technically our last week of material for this class for the 9 weeks. And then, I don't know, so we have 2 weeks left in this 9 weeks. And then the week of March, 15th, that starts the new 9 weeks, but that we just have a 4-day week and then we go on spring break.
If somebody has a bad grade in here, they're lying. Literally.
How long is spring break again?
It's so easy.
What?
You don't
How
give
long
us,
is spring
I mean,
break
you give us
again?
work, but like, your
Spring
work's
break?
not hard. Yeah.
We are off from the 19th through the 26th of March.
Oh, really?
And today's March 1.
Guess what day?
Today's
I don't
March
know.
1st.
I don't either.
Yeah. It's cold.
When's your birthday?
I think it's 26.
You think your birthday is on the... You don't know your actual birthday?
I think it is 26.
Woo!
I got more important things to think about mine.
No. March hits me hard. Kinsley's birthday's today and Lucy's birthday's on the 18th.
Oh my gosh. 19. How old are your girls again?
Kinsley today is 9 and Lucy will be 7 on the
I know, this one
18th.
got caught on a Meagle. Or whatever it was.
The one that just turned 9.
That's a smart 9-year-old.
Don't cheer it on.
She has friends with older siblings.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh. What even is Cocomelon? I see that all the time. It's so annoying.
I don't know what Cocomelon is, and
It's so annoying.
I'm thankful that I don't know what it is.
I have to know. Is it like a baby show?
Yeah, it's like a baby.
Yeah, like my
Oh, yeah.
my sister.
Hey, do you guys remember whenever I said, do you guys have any random thoughts before I hit record? Do you guys remember that?
No.
And then now you guys are just like, ah! Okay, so just to let you guys know, do you guys see this little square, or the circle with the square right here?
Yeah.
That means I'm recording. If that is not there, I'm not recording. But if that circle is there, I am recording.
I'm gonna have to watch it again real quick.
Okay, so, all right, so we are recording, but I want to let you guys know what we're doing this week. So this is week 9. Today, we are reviewing horizontal and vertical lines. Do we have an assignment?
No.
All right, tomorrow we're reviewing horizontal and vertical lines. Will we have an assignment? It'll be on paper. All right, e-learning. Haven't decided what we're doing yet. I'll probably decide 6th hour today. That won't be an option.
Please, let's not do a Google
Can we do a
Meet, because
Kahoot?
I can't ever-
I actually have meetings this week. I have a staff meeting in the morning, and then also the math department has a new student teacher in the building for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, have you seen him? Have you seen the one in freaking geography?
Well, first of all, our student teacher is Mrs. Cooney.
We're gonna have one in here.
I don't know if she will be in this particular class period, but she will be between Mrs. Hyatt, my room, and Mr. Boyd's throughout the day, but I don't know what class. We're deciding on Wednesday what her schedule is going to be. So she is in the building today, so if you see somebody with dark hair walking through the hall that is a student teacher,
You see a dude with really
say hi.
khakis
Yes.
on.
Why is student teacher just like on the middle?
Okay, so most of the people that are doing their student teaching are coming from ISU, and what ISU has them do is they start the semester, they do 4 weeks in a middle school, and then they come and, hey, Ariana, I'm answering your question.
Sorry.
So what they do is they want them to be exposed to both the middle school and a high school setting. So Mrs. Cooney has actually been the last 4 weeks at the middle school with Mrs. Shake.
So she's just seeing which one when she likes.
Yeah, so she did 4 weeks of 6th grade with Mrs. Shake, and now she's going to do 4 weeks here at the high school. Or no, it's 8 weeks and 8 weeks, sorry. 8 weeks and 8 weeks. So she will be here for 4 weeks, but there might be a chance that she will not complete her 8 weeks here because Mrs. Unger at Carlisle is getting ready to have a baby. So once she might go and finish her time at Carlisle. It just depends. But we know we definitely get her for 4 weeks.
Are you still recording? That's
I am still recording. All right, so Thursday we are taking a quiz over horizontal and vertical lines. This is what we did over the snow days, but I just wanted to review and take a quiz on it. But I just knew that you guys needed a break from graphing last week. And so we will be taking our quiz on Thursday, and then Friday we're going to play games. All right, so you guys have your paper. Does everybody have paper and pencil? All right, so we are going to do some examples together. All right, so we've got horizontal and vertical lines. All right, so first of all, what does a horizontal line look like? Which way is horizontal?
It's a horizon.
It is the horizon. I like that. All right, it's the horizon. It is a flat line. All right, so a horizontal line goes from left to right. What's the slope of that line?
0.
All right, the slope is 0. So that's the first thing I want you guys to write. Slope is 0. All right, the slope is 0. Now, will a line that goes left to right, will that cross the x-axis or the y-axis?
Across the line.
Crosses the y-axis. All right, so that means that the equation for it is y equals whatever the number is, wherever it crosses the y-axis. All right, so an example. I give you a line like this. All right, I want everyone to write what I have down here and go ahead and make your coordinate plane going 4 in each direction. Hey, I know this is a random thought while you guys are writing. I was just looking back here. I'm hungry. So I look back here and I see I have oatmeal, but what was actually for lunch? Do you guys remember what Dr. J said this morning?
No, but I can look and see.
Did they send out the announcements today?
Yeah.
Fried nachos, I think.
Something nachos.
Ah.
Chicken, cheeseburger, pizza.
Bro, get you a spicy
Wrap.
chicken
Yeah.
sandwich, some ketchup and some salad.
Wrap.
Put the lettuce on the bottom of the spicy chicken sandwich. Put your ketchup on the top.
Monday,
Put your-
I like spicy chickens with ketchup and pickles.
Irish
I don't.
Yeah, when they have pickles, it's
I don't
good.
do lettuce on sandwiches. I don't know. There's something about it. Like I
Irish-
like salads, but I don't like lettuce on sandwiches. I think it. I don't know.
I don't like lettuce.
I love salads.
I heard.
Cheeseburger.
Irish nachos. Irish nachos are the ones they put tater tots on the bottom.
Chicken sandwich, pizza, sub, or salad.
They need to bring like a Chick-fil-A stand to school and like you pay
What,
that.
All
is it
right.
like Subway?
Okay, focus. Sorry, that was my fault. Okay, if I give you a horizontal line that goes like this, what would the equation for that be? All right, tell me right now, did that green line cross the x-axis or the y-axis?
Why?
Where, okay, it crossed the y-axis, where at? 1, 2, 3. So the equation is y equals 3.
You're getting so much better at it.
Huh?
She was so explain it, it just seems so much like easier to do. Like when our other teachers did it, it was just like so complicated the way they did it.
Well, thanks.
I do not.
All right, so does that make sense? If it crosses the y-axis, the equation is going to have a y. It doesn't cross x, so we don't see x in the equation. That is it.
Simple.
Alright, so now let's talk about vertical lines. Alright, so if horizontal lines go left and right, what do vertical lines look like?
Up and down.
They are up and down. Alright, what would be the slope of this?
It's,
Cross.
Okay, remember we played
what is it?
Simon Says there's
Undefined.
positive, negative, 0, and
Undefined.
undefined.
Oh, it's fine.
Undefined.
I hate to hear our voice.
Alright, this one, is it gonna cross the X or the Y axis? Alright, it will cross the X axis. And the equation is going to be X equals wherever it crosses. So let's go ahead and make coordinate plane. You're recording. You can't gossip while I'm recording. All right. So if I give you a vertical line that looks like this, what would the equation for that be? What axis does it cross?
X.
All right, this point here, the axis, that is the x-axis, right? Where is it touching the x-axis? -4. So the equation is x equals -4.
Oh shoot, I drew the line in the wrong place. Shit, it all freaking-
All right, now I'm gonna have you guys draw your attention back to the screen. All right, and then I'm actually going to see if you remember doing this.
I know, I've seen that. Should I see a throwback picture of you?
All right, so I actually want you guys to write these down in your notes. All right, so do you guys remember doing this?
Yeah.
All right, so right now, I want you to take a look at that graph. All right, I want everybody to look at this graph. All right, so I want you guys to tell me everything you know about this graph. Is this horizontal or vertical? Where is it crossing?
Five.
At what number? So the equation would be x equals 5, right? But what's the slope of that line? All right, you guys told me everything that you could about that line, but it's only asking you one thing on this question. The answer, or the question is, what's the slope of this line? So what are we going to mark?
Fine.
No, what is the slope? Okay, so here's the thing. This question is there to trick you. It is crossing the x-axis at 5, but that's not the slope. The slope is not 5. That's just... So the slope is undefined. We got it. All right, the second question, we are actually told to graph. Y equals -2. So we are graphing y equals -2. All right, so which axis are we crossing if the equation has a y in it? All right, so we need to drag one of the points to y equals -2. Now, which way, if I want it to cross the y-axis, do I do vertical or do I do horizontal? Which one crosses the y-axis? Horizontal. Now, I want to clarify, this does cross the y-axis, but it also crosses the x. It can only cross the y. So it can only cross the y, so it is a horizontal line at -2. So go ahead and draw that in your notes. y equals -2, and then draw your graph to match it. Does anybody need more time? All right, does anybody need more time? All right, let's try another one. All right, x equals -5. So the first thing we want to do is we probably want to put a point on the x-axis at -5. So does that mean go left or right 5? All right, now how do I make a line that only crosses the x-axis? Do I go horizontal or do I go vertical?
Vertical.
Go vertical. Okay, these are my favorite types of questions. All right, so it is asking you, what is the equation of the vertical line through 5, -2? All right, so on this one, if I graph the point -5, -2, doesn't that mean go -5, -2, like left 5, down 2? All right, and vertical, which way is vertical? All right. So when you think about it like that, which axis did we cross? X or Y?
Go spicy.
All right, which axis did we cross? Which axis did we cross?
X.
Where did we cross the x-axis?
-5.
-5. Now, did we really have to draw that picture? Okay, vertical lines, you should know it's going to cross the x-axis. What's the x-coordinate?
It's the first one.
Yeah. So you can either draw the picture, plot the point, draw the vertical line, and figure that out that way. Or you can just say, I know vertical lines are x. Which one's the x-coordinate? X equals -5. You don't have to draw the picture unless you need it. If you need to draw the picture, draw away. I love pictures. I think it explains pictures a lot better, but if you see the pattern, you're good to go. All right, what is the slope of x equals 9? What kind of line are we going to have if it's an x equation? Which one? Am I going to get a horizontal or a vertical line for an x? It's a vertical. What's my slope? Undefined. Okay, this one's a little tricky. It wants to know the equation of this line. The blue one. Hey guys, what type of line is this? Horizontal or vertical? It's a vertical line, so is that an X or a Y? If it is vertical, X equals, where's it crossing the X axis? 0. All right, last one. What's the slope of that blue line? No, it's not.
Wow, look at you.
Make sure you are reading the
Nick's
questions.
so smart.
All right, so do you guys remember doing those exact same assignments?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
it's
we have an
really
assignment
easy.
today?
No.
You guys do not have an assignment today. Now, I am giving you guys an assignment on paper tomorrow that's going to be a lot like this.
On paper?
Uh-huh.
OMG, I'm so excited now. Right? I just like doing work on, like, math work on paper better.
I know
Yeah,
you do.
Like if
I
I
think
had paper
paper
like all
on
the snow
anything.
days, I
Yeah.
would still have straight A.
I feel like it's kind of easier. I hate doing stuff online.
Same, 'cause I
Unless
can't
like
work it
I'm
very well.
literally on my phone like looking through.
No,
like,
this is.
But
Yeah, I think it's funny that you guys don't like online work, but yet you live on your phones. I've never figured that one out.
Yeah, because
I don't
we
know.
doing that
Computers are
all day
just
we're
too much for
texting
me,
our
and
friends.
iPad. I don't like them. They gotta go. They all go.
Wait, working
I don't care
test.
for 'em. Huh?
Are you watching videos?
All right. So I'm actually going to stop recording,
Harmony.
and then
Harmony.